Welcome back, everyone. We're now into doing week 7, so products and brands, and let's kick off where we should be through the course. But just a quick note to let people know yet again that these slides are provided as summary only. They do not replace reading the textbook, nor does that mean if you're doing the final item of assessment that you should rely upon these slides only as your only way of embracing and engaging with material and theory from the course. You need to do a little bit more than that. You need to actually read the book. You need to go through the material, engage with the practice, read current business news and stories, and really put an effort into this course so you stay up to date. That's what I expect for someone who would like to pass the course. If you're just trying to rely upon these things as a way of really getting through and hoping you can wing it, well, I'll guess your mark will match that. Okay, so let's see where we are now in the course. So looking here, we've moved down on the arrow to creating the value proposition. So we're getting to understand now how the value proposition is created. So this week we're looking at products and branding. So number one thing we have to do is understand the product concept. What exactly is a product? We have to then understand how products are classified, and there's different ways we can do this. The two main ways are, number one, durable and non-durable goods, so we can classify everything into that category. Secondly, we can look at convenience, shopping, specialty and unsold products as a classification. And look, some people say this is outside the box a bit more, but we can also classify products by their industry or market appeal, such as B2B or B2G, such as defense or health. It's important to understand the 3 layers of product theory we have for this week as well. So looking at that here in this slide, you can see we have core, actual and augmented. Now, as a marketer, I can change one or all of these or 2 of them and have a different product the next time I launch it into the marketplace. So as you can see here, the core is the main reason why someone is buying the product. So what is the core reason of the product itself? The actual product is what makes up the actual product. So if it's soft drink, it's the fizzy stuff inside the can. And the augmented product is everything else which we can add in, like a warranty on a car, which we can then market on the product. So a marketer can alter one of those 3 different layers, 2 of them or all of them all at the same time. It's up to them. Okay, so the other important concepts to go through for this week. Firstly, we have phases of new product development. So going through each of the steps will be an important part of understanding this week's material, because so many new products are being launched at the moment. Whether you consider that to be an app or another sort of product, like in some industries like fashion, where products are launched all the time. But to come up with an idea of a new product, this is the sort of process you need to follow to make sure you do it effectively and correctly. One of the other theories we'll look at this week is the adoption pyramid, figure 8.3 in the textbook. And this talks about how someone adopts a product. So we look at how they generate awareness, interest, evaluation, trial, adoption, and confirmation. So what this means is when you look at theories like this, is to understand how other parts of marketing theory and practice could relate to this, for example, advertising or consumer behavior, and what role they have to play in the adoption pyramid. Okay, so adoption and PLC, a bit more of this explained. We have, apart from the adoption pyramid, we have categories of adopters. So when any product is launched, we have this theory based on Rogers' 1983 work, where we look at the classification of adopters. Now, each of us might be into this sort of pyramid, you might call it, or into this table in some way, shape or form. So we could be an innovator, an early adopter, early majority, late majority, or a laggard. Depends upon where we fit into this categorization, and it will vary from product to product to product. So one product you could be an innovator on, you could be a laggard on something else. This is very closely related then to the product life cycle theory. As you can see, we have introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Now, some people also have into this a 5-step model where they talk about research and development, which happens before, obviously, introduction. But as you can see, the two are very, very closely linked in with each other. And if you can get over both humps in the cycle there, you can see you can have a very successful product, which might go for a long time. All right, well, that's the main theories to talk about this week. There are some other big ones there in the textbook as well. We'll cover those in more detail, as you can see on the course website. But again, please remember, these are just some of the summary theories which I think you need to learn out of each week, and should give you a good understanding of the topic. But you still need to read the textbook, you still need to read case studies, you still need to read business reports. You need to do that if you want to be better than the next person in the room or the website. So do those things, and hopefully you're still enjoying the course and enjoying these summary slides. Okay, that's it for this week. I'll talk to you next.